Good morning, guys. Today I wanted to talk to you about the importance of your mind. You know, your mind is so powerful between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind that's making things happen for you. So vitally important. I think somewhere around 9 or 10 years ago, I stopped watching the news. Not because I got any information on how bad the news was, affecting my psyche at the time. But I stopped watching the news, honestly, was because it was never good news. Every time you turn the news on, it would be bad news, bad things happening in other countries. What plane fell off the sky? It was just constant, just information that I really couldn't use to help me move my life further. So I decided, you know what? I don't need this. This is stressful. I'm just gonna cut it out. So I cut out watching the news. Now, the only way I know what's going on is if it's posted on the timeline and I happen to see it when I'm scrolling and posting videos and quotes and all that good stuff. But I don't watch the news. I used to have this crazy addiction to these criminal shows, and I would watch them and it was fun, it was cool. But then I started noticing the way I was responding to things was different. I'm standing in my kitchen one day and I was cutting up something. It was a big butcher knife, and my mind was exploring the knife in a way that, now that I look at it, because we're talking about 10 years back, I was like, oh, this can't be right. And the thought that followed right after that was the shows that I was watching at the time. So immediately, I felt like my inner voice was talking to me, so I decided to cut those shows out. There's a lot of stuff, and sometimes we have to check ourselves. So I'm there with my dad and we're talking, and he says to me, and he had his TV playing. I'm in his office, he had his TV playing in the background, and it was just like white noise, like nothing really going on. I want to say Twilight Zone was playing, and Twilight Zone is like one of my favorite shows. Twilight Zone was playing, and it was in black and white. And I'm looking at the TV and I'm looking at him like, Dad, why do you have this thing playing? And he's like, oh, I just don't like to have complete silence. And I thought about it, and he's like, you know what, baby, you want to make sure that you always protect your mind. And I swear to God, that's like the best advice I ever got from him, was protecting my mind. I got into meditation some years back. I couldn't tell you exactly how many years. So probably around 8 to 9 years the same. I started meditating, started baby step, because, I see the mind like a wild monkey. It's always trying to get into something. It's, it doesn't want to sit still. It's always like moving around, trying to get into something. So I would always have TV playing in the background or music or something. And it because my mind was so busy. So when I got into meditation, I started meditating. I was meditating, I want to say to Deepak Chopra. That was years ago. And he has these guided meditation where they give you the exercise on how to do it. So if you're trying to get into meditation, you look up Deepak Chopra, and it's the best move you'll ever make. Meditation, he had these 10-minute meditations, and I started doing that. And I did that for a long time. I couldn't tell what the time was. I got into the meditation, and now I can actually sit for hours in a quiet room with nothing going on in my mind. There's no noise, no nothing. I mean, if I choose a thought, I could focus on that thought, but it's not chaotic. It's a point where it's as if I'm on something. I could sleep in a room with no music, no nothing, and it doesn't bother me. Where before I would have the TV in the background until I learned what TV can actually do to you while you're sleeping. All that information is actually being absorbed by your subconscious mind. I mean, we'll do a video on subconscious mind. Anyway, benefit of meditation. If you're having these noises in your head, that's, you're not crazy. Nothing's wrong with you. We all have it, okay? If you're trying to calm the voices and the noise in your mind, try meditation. Dieting has something to do with it, but we're not gonna talk about dieting today. Try meditation. It has changed my life, and not knocking my old man out, but having a TV playing in the background because my mind is going out of whack. That was not really my idea of keeping things together. So I'm definitely humbled and blessed that I discovered meditation. And like I said, you know, it's really for the trying. If you're having some really hard time in focusing or sitting still or quieting things down in your mind, in your head, try meditation. You know, they have 5-minute meditation, breathing exercises, 10-minute meditation, and so on. All the great achievers meditate, from your Oprahs to Sean Puffy Combs to Jennifer Lopez. They all meditate. So if the greats are meditating and you want to be your best version of yourself, why not try it? So anyway, that's what I have to say about, you know, protecting your mind, protecting how you respond to things. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to share this video with everybody you know, and follow me on YouTube. That's Maya G, the GOAT, on YouTube, and I am Maya G on Instagram. It's been my pleasure. I look forward to serving you in the future. You guys have a wonderful day, and remember, I love you.